Had some technical issues, but we are back. So let's jump into it. Now we are having a problem. We're having a problem with this drop interception mission. For some reason, it kept putting me on a map at a place where we couldn't get off an island. That's definitely a problem. So we're going to do this blackout mission instead. Right, now it's in a desert, so I'm assuming we're not going to have a problem with being stuck on an island on this one. So let's go ahead and launch. Blackout mission in the Badlands. Hope everybody's having a good Monday morning. We're excited about playing a good hour and a half of BTA before the start of our day. Nothing gets me ready for a day at the office, quote unquote, so to speak, office, since we're stuck at home due to COVID. Like using my brain to engage in some strategy and tactics. With some stompy robots, right? That's what it's all about.
Command interface initiated.
All right, so we have to investigate the blackout. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the same map we tend to get with the blackout, which was the initial map for the first mission on BTA, which is fine.
All right, let's get down to it.
I wish they did blackouts on more maps, but I would say 90% of the time when you get a blackout, you end up on this map. It's fine, not a big deal. Alright, looks like we got some turrets here.
Ready, Commander.
We're pushing into this
Moving, Commander.
random town in the middle of nowhere on this abandoned planet. Nothing suspicious or nefarious here at all.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we got our 2 Firestarter Omnis. We've got 3 Shadowhawks, and we have a Blackjack. Ooh, alright. Incoming enemy forces. Looks like we had 3 mechs drop. Let's see what we're up against here. Oh, it's Thantanos. We already have a couple of Thantanos parts. A Cicada. And a Grasshopper, which I'd like to get some parts for. So this could be a good situation for us. That Thantanos would be really nice salvage for us.
Ready, Commander.
I'm a big fan of the Thantanos, actually.
What do you want?
Alright, let's have our Firestarter do a jump. And let's just finish off the Cicada, hopefully.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Not quite surprised.
There's more where that came from.
Took out most of its weapons there, between us and the turrets. Yeah, cicada still has 2 medium lasers
Ready,
in their
Commander.
center torso.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Ready, Commander. Ready, Commander.
Alright, let's use our other fire starter. And we'll just finish off. We'll just finish off this cicada. There's no way it can survive this. I'll be shocked. There goes the cicada. Alright, now we just have a grasshopper and a Xantanos to whittle down.
Ready, Commander.
Should not have any problem doing that. Especially when we have turret support. This is kind of like free salvage here. Alright, let's do pursuit. Let's do a Battle Lord and a precision strike. So we're doubling down on hopefully taking off the leg of this Xantanos with our first shot. Not quite enough.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, another opportunity for us to use some heavy firepower on this Xantanos. You know, the grasshopper is equally dangerous, but if we keep our distance from the grasshopper, that reduces the danger, whereas the Xantanos has weapons that can hit every range bracket. The grasshopper, for the most part, is a brawler and close-in weapons platform. Alright, let's see what the grasshopper does. Alright, it's got a large laser. Fortunately, it's going after a turret, which is fine with
I'm on the
me.
clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions.
We'll have our Dragonfire start working on the grasshopper here, just to keep it busy.
Let's see if I'm still
Nice hit there on the grasshopper's leg. And we already have structure exposed on the grasshopper. That's a good start.
Salvage anyways.
I have a couple energy build pilots that would love to have a grasshopper available. Well, looks like we might get knocked down on this Xantanos, maybe. Probably. Yeah, knocked down.
Losing armor.
They probably shouldn't have dropped on a lance that, or a company that outnumbers them
Ready.
and has turret support. Not the best odds for
I'm on
this
the clock. What do you want?
group of mech warriors here. Alright, let's get into the side of this
Going turbo.
grasshopper. I'd love to pop
Take this.
that leg here. See if we can get knocked down. There we go. There goes the leg on the
Another hit
grasshopper.
like
And down it goes.
Ready, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Okay, let's get our other fire starter in the mix. Let's go after the other leg on the grasshopper. Just trying to maximize our salvage here. Alright, nice hits there.
Ready, Commander.
Everybody else, hopefully we can
Moving,
pick
Commander.
apart this Xantanos here. Alright, certainly should be able to take off a leg. Without too much trouble. There goes one leg.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
I'm on on the clock. What do you
Let's see
want?
if we can get the other leg.
All right, let's get down to it.
And we'll be on our way to some really good salvage here. Let's see. Problem here is we're in the desert, so energy weapons are going to be a little challenging.
See why people enjoy this line of work. I'm legally obligated.
3
to inform you
salvageable,
on pay-per-view.
salvageable parts, which means we might have enough to put together a Thantanos. I'm not sure. We either have 1 mech part or 2 mech parts on the Thantanos. Alright, let's keep picking apart this grasshopper while it's helpless on the ground.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Thank you for joining our stream. We just started a blackout mission, in case you're wondering what we're up to here. We're in the desert, so heat's going to be something we have to constantly watch. Alright, enemy targets up. Grasshopper's been beat up pretty bad. Let's see what he goes for. Is he going to go for melee? If it was me, I would have gone for melee on that fire starter. Maybe he couldn't get there because he had a damaged leg. Oh, turret support is coming in handy. Except when the turret is hitting us as well as the target, but sometimes that's the price you pay for fire support, believe me.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, so we want to finish off the leg
Affirmative.
on the other side. So let's do precision strike. And we're going to work on
All weapons.
getting through this
Go.
leg on its left side. Good hits there.
Ready, Commander.
Commander.
Do the same thing with our other fire starter.
Copy that.
Again, heat can be a problem here. Solid hits there.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, and we should be able to go for a precision strike now. See if we can finish off this leg here. Odds are in our favor.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
No luck. That really should have
On the
finished
clock.
him off.
What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Alright, fortunately his center torso is okay, so if we keep shooting at him, eventually we should get through that last leg. Thanks for joining the stream. Please feel free to say hello in the chat room. If you have any thoughts, commentary, questions about Battletech or this game in general, we're happy to share those conversations with you. Now we're going to destroy the center torso here. No. Not yet.
That hit something good.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's just do the rotary AC5 here.
Now that's a sweet sight picture.
Hoping we can cause him to eject. Alright, there we got knocked down. That's good. That helps. Oh, and he ejected. How many parts? How many parts? I hate when a pilot ejects right when you're getting a message from Darius, because then it doesn't clarify with you the salvage. Alright, so now we have to proceed to the next checkpoint.
All right, let's get down to it.
Do that. Let's send the blackjack this way. We'll send the fire starters this way.
Moving to position.
We played this map so many times that we know that the enemy's going to land in a valley. 9 times out of 10. So I'm putting half my lance towards the objective, the other...
All right, let's
Or I
get
should
down
say
to it.
company, because technically we
Moving,
are
Commander.
Moving out.
All right, let's get down to it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Above average size for a lance. So we're not really a lance, we're a augmented lance, which
I'm on the clock.
we should really just call a company.
Moving, Commander.
Speed limit is here.
Although technically a company
All
of
right, let's
mechs
get
is
down
16,
You
but
betcha.
that's the closest thing we can get to. Is we're roughly a enhanced lance or a company. Alright, there we go. There's our enemies. So unfortunately our enemies are actually at the location, including an Atlas. Alright, this is going to be interesting. But at least we have turret support. Alright, so our lights are completely in the wrong position here. Alright, we got Austral, Avatar, an Atlas. This is a lot of sweet salvage here. Alright.
Ready, Commander.
This did not go as expected. So, smart thing to do for a commander to do when they're hit by something they're not expecting is to not go in guns blazing, but come in with a plan. So, let's go with a battle ordered shot here. And we'll do a precision strike. See if we can get knocked down on this Atlas. That could buy us some time. Because our initial forces here are significantly outgunned. Alright, we're going to sprint.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Sprint our flanking force, which is now out of position in. We can at least get some ERPPC shots in on this Zeus.
Enough to line this up.
I hear ya. Got
Along
it.
with a
Max
couple
speed,
large
no
pulses.
shooting.
This might work out okay because our flanking force can actually keep this Zeus busy, I think.
Uh-huh. Waiting for orders.
So, if anybody asks, this is what we planned the whole time. Not true at all. Alright, so if we can keep this Zeus busy.
Commander.
And we can pull back our Shadowhawks enough that
On my way.
we
Double
can buy some time here. While we wait for the rest of the Lance to catch up to us.
Oh, you want some of this?
Because from a tonnage perspective, we are very outmatched from tonnage. Obviously, we have 6 mechs instead of the enemy's 4. But we need to be smart about this. And we do have turret support. At least for a couple rounds. The enemy should probably take these turrets out pretty quickly.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
We need to sprint our remaining forces in.
Make some bad decisions at high speed.
Alright, here comes the Atlas. Ooh, alright, nasty hit on our Shadowhawk. If we're gonna win this battle, we have to jump in and get this done quickly. So, thank you again for joining our stream. Feel free to say hello in the chat room. Is that Zeus? Alright, I've managed to activate our base defenses, loaded them all shortly before we lost control. Give them hell. Okay. So at least we've got some turret support now. Right into the back of that Atlas. That's very convenient. Huh, they have the Atlas stuck in a crossfire. Ooh. Hey, I'm not going to say no to the help. Ostal is piping hot here. If he shoots, yeah, he might shut himself down here.
I'm showing minor damage.
Ready, Commander.
Alright. We're going to keep doing a fighting retreat here. Give ourselves some time and space. Right, we can also hopefully take out the leg of this Atlas. There we go. That'll buy us some more time. And that will make the Atlas an easy target for those turrets next round as well.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Right, let's keep pushing up with our blackjack.
Right, let's get down to it.
Just enough that it can be in range. The blackjack doesn't necessarily have to close because it's a fire support platform. So it can just engage from a distance, and we'll move our fire starters in to provide close-in support on this Zeus.
Pedal to the metal.
Two fire starter Omnis and a blackjack should be able to handle a Zeus without too much trouble.
Right, Commander.
Especially since the Zeus is not evasive. So the AI is not really handling this mech correctly.
Affirmative.
This mech is best when it's staying as evasive as possible. As you can see, there's no evasion here, so this is just... This Zeus doesn't really have the armor to just be constantly attacked. That's not the strength of a Zeus.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Commander.
Alright.
Moving out.
Alright, that Zeus is on the... is about to... oh, I wish I had a precision strike here. Let's actually hit the No, the Ostal hit percentage is horrible, so we're not going to do that. We can go for the leg of the Atlas while it's on the ground. Alright, Atlas pilot is panicked. Avatar has a lot of missile firepower. Alright, good. So our Dragonfire is pushing up. Let's actually see. We can almost do an alpha strike with our Dragonfire. So let's go for the last leg on the Atlas here. While it's down on the ground.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Alright, Zeus is going to pull away. He's realizing he's in trouble. He's trying to pull back to his friends. And the AI is wisely deciding that they have to take out the turrets. Which is true. They will get picked apart if they don't take out the turrets here.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
And we have a shutdown on the Atlas due to heat. Oh, there goes the Atlas. How many parts? One salvageable part. Okay. Not as much as I would like from that Atlas, but every little bit helps.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, our Shadow Hawk has a
Moving, Commander.
great shot at the rear of this Zeus. Would I love to pick it apart? Yes. Realistically, in a battle, would a mech warrior pass up this shot? No way.
Using
So
primary target.
this might finish off the Zeus right here.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
No, not quite
On the
enough.
clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Right, heat's going to continue to be a problem here in the wastelands, especially with our energy builds.
What can I do for you?
Right, speaking of energy builds, let's push up with our
Going turbo.
fire starter. We couldn't get close enough for a melee attack without it being a charge, so we'll just do a strike with all of our weapons, really heat up this Zeus.
Want some more?
Right, there goes the AC5 off the Zeus.
Standing by.
Alright, let's do the same thing here.
All right, full speed.
Welcome to our channel. We are in the process of finishing up a blackout mission. We're on the last stage.
Waiting for orders.
Again,
I'm there.
no mech warrior is going to pass up on the opportunity to shoot a Zeus in the back with all of its weapons, or almost all of its weapons, so
Got the taking the shot.
this should definitely finish off this. Be shocked. It doesn't.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. That should have been a kill. Right, that Avatar has a lot of missile firepower. Fortunately, we have lots of AMSs on our builds. I think AMS is one of those things that's absolutely worth the tonnage. I like to have at least half my mechs on a mission with AMS.
All right,
Dragonfire.
let's get down to it.
Can you please, 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 please put this Zeus out of its misery? There we go. The Zeus is probably the lowest valued salvage for me right now,
I
so
can see why people enjoy
I have
this
no
line of
problem
work.
only getting one mech part from that Zeus. Alright, 2 enemies left, the Hostile and the Avatar in the back. That Hostile might not survive very much longer. These turrets are clearly not happy with it.
Ready, Commander.
rear of this hostile here.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Sprint up our blackjack here.
Decisions and highs.
Get some more shots into the rear of this hostile. It's not a good day for this hostile. Nice hits there.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's push up our fire starters. We want to heat up this avatar.
Got it. Max speed, no
It's a
shooting.
missile build, so if we get its heat up over the red line, it's not going to be able to fire most of its weapons. Alright, that got us part of the way there. We're not going to do it all in one round, but we want to heat up this avatar as much as we can here.
Engaging target. Ready for orders.
Alright, let's do precision strike.
Acknowledge.
Avatar is a very solid mech, but
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
it's not going to have the
All right. Let's get
ability
down
to
to it.
last very long against this type of firepower. So it's also the biggest threat on the board right now. So that's why I switched from the avatar, from the hostile to the avatar. Ah, complete miss on our Gauss rifle. Alright, let's see what the avatar does. It's probably going to be able to shoot half of its missiles here. It looks like it shot all of them, which means it's risking overheating right now. Ooh, hard hit on one of our Shadow
Taking
Hawks
internal damage.
with that coil.
Commander.
Let's get in behind this hostile. I really don't care about salvage on this hostile. See if we can finish it off here. There goes the hostile.
Please watch over.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's move up our blackjack. Heat is becoming a continuous problem here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Solid hit on that PPC shot there. Hey, Skewed One, thanks for joining us.
I hear ya.
Always happy to have a friend in the stream.
No need to
We're
tell
just
me
finishing
twice.
up a blackout mission right now, so you can be here for the beginning of the next mission. How's
All
work
weapons,
today, my friend?
Go.
Doesn't seem like people enjoy this line of work.
Oh, today finds me very well. Most exciting news today is one of the vaccines that's being tested for COVID is currently showing 90% success rate, which is really remarkable for a vaccine for a contagious disease or illness. Usually, for example, our traditional flu shot only works about 60% of the time. So for them to be talking about a vaccine that is effective 90% of the time, that's amazing. Now they are talking about the fact that the vaccine does not last, at least in initial testing, as long as they would like. So you can't take one shot and then be cured or protected for a year. So you're probably going to have to go in 2 or 3 times to get this vaccine shot. That leads me to believe they might have to do some additional testing before it gets released to the public, because they need to understand the risks associated with that vaccine. So my guess would be that they would have to do another round of testing to figure out how the vaccine works over time before they start releasing it to the public. But that's definitely a good sign. All right, we got some great salvage on that mission, so let's grab the Atlas part here. There was a Thantanos. Let's grab... Oh, we already have 3 Thantanos parts. So we can put together a Thantanos, which I really like Thantanoses. All right. And then I think we have Avatar parts as well, but I really want a Grasshopper. So we're going to take the Grasshopper parts. Hey, if we come out of this mission with 1 mech, I will be thrilled. Skewed One says, that's nice and gives me hope as my lungs are terrible after all these years of smoking. Oh, you're a smoker, Skewed One. Oh, troublesome youth, I'm sure, led you to smoking. As it led all of us to smoking. Personally, my brief 6 months of smoking, of course, had to do with a very attractive girl who smoked. So I think we're all in that boat. So, all right. All right, so we got a Atlas, we got Avatar part, Grasshopper, 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 Ostel, 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 Thantanos, 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 and a Zeus part. That is very nice salvage. We could definitely use all the mechs we can get right now. Thanks everybody else for joining us. Pleased to announce that Skewed One has been kind enough to agree to be a moderator for our chat. So if you have any questions I can't get to, or if you misbehave, Skewed One can step in and help when he's in the stream. So we really appreciate that. So let's jump into this. So we got some great salvage here. So I'm really excited about the salvage we got here. We're finally getting to the critical mass where we have enough mech parts that we can actually... all right. So here's the challenge. I have to give up a mech to build a mech, as you know. I don't have enough room. The truth of the matter is I have not used this Raven in quite some time. So let's go ahead and not scrap. We're going to put that Raven into storage. And, all right, let's see what we have to put together. All right, first and foremost, we have this Thantanos. I really like Thantanoses.
That mech you wanted is back online.
All right, this is a close-range brawler with our MRM-20 and LBX-20 and 4 medium pulse lasers. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's a nice mech to add. Do we have anything else we could put together? We have Ostel. Not really. Carries dual coils. Nah, I don't like the idea of a dual coil design. I'm not gonna give up one of my mechs to build an Ostel, so we'll just let that sit in storage. All right. So we have this Thantanos. Let's take a quick look at this Thantanos before we start the next mission. All right, so we got an MRM-20. Do I want jump jets on this Thantanos? I do not. So I'm going to take the jump jets off so I can add some immediate durability to the Thantanos, and then we're going to make some adjustments to it right before we travel. So we now have 2 heavies. We have the Dragonfire, which I enjoy quite a bit. And we have the Thantanos, which is a really nice brawler. So that definitely changes up the mix of our lance quite a bit. Alright. So let's do a... Alright, I'm going to try this drop interception mission. I tried it twice before this stream, and each time it put me on an island and I couldn't get off the island. So let's try one more time, and then it will just decide that this drop interception mission is not playable. Now, I did a restart of the computer since then, so hopefully that changes the map. Alright, you know we're going to take our new mech out to play. So we're going to take our Thantanos here. We'll take a Shadowhawk. And we'll take a Blackjack. And we'll take our 2 Firestarter Omnis as scouts. Alright, I think that's a pretty solid lance for this mission. Fingers crossed that it works this time. The last 2 times I tried to drop on this map, the skewed one, it put us on an island where I couldn't get off the island. And that's pretty hard to have success. Alright, while this loads up, hopefully everybody's having a good Monday morning, or at least here in the United States. We'd like to encourage everyone to get involved in the chat room. I'm happy to hear advice. I'm also happy to hear feedback, criticism. If you have any questions about this game, if you want to learn more about Battletech lore, all these things are available here. Alright. Alright, we got enemy target, enemy contact right away, which is a lot more fun than when you have to travel across the whole map to get to the enemy. Alright, so let's start out with a jump here. No, not that jump. This jump. Alright, let's see if we can get a tag on this Hunchback.
No sweat.
This Hunchback's going to be something we're probably going to want to get off the field as quick as possible.
Look, what do you want?
Commander.
Alright, let's jump in our other Firestarter.
Firing jump jets.
And we're going to do the same thing. Go after this Hunchback. Alright, got good tags on that Hunchback. So, what else do we have on the field? So we have a Dragon and an Austral. Not too excited about that salvage, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we can get our Blackjack into position to do a nice PPC shot on this Hunchback. Take advantage of those tags. We should have hit on both of those PPC shots. I mean, the Hunchback is not evasive, and we have 2 tags on it, so that's odd. Alright, let's keep pushing up.
Piece of cake.
We should have plenty of firepower to have this mission go pretty seamlessly. Alright, we got a 70-tonner there in the background. That's more interesting. I hope that's a Grasshopper.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Let's keep beating up on that Hunchback. Alright, we got a Dragon. Got a lucky shot in our Firestarter there. Plus 16 heat on our Firestarter.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, here's our lovely Thantanos. Now we have to push the Thantanos up
Bravo.
because it's a brawler. So, hit percent chances are not the best here, so we'll take off the LBX and the MRMs. And you know what? We have plenty of MRM ammo. Let's let it rip.
Sending
Alright, hit down a couple of pulses on the dragon there.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's
Alright,
make
we're
some
definitely going to have to
decisions at high
expand
speed.
to the third mech bay next opportunity. I didn't do that previously because it's pretty expensive, but
Automatic adjustment count.
I think right now we're in a good place to actually do that, so we can have up to 18 mechs available.
Salvage anyways.
You know, because a lot of people make the mistake of saying, oh, I've got a bunch of heavies now, I don't need mediums anymore.
I'm on the clock.
Or
What do you want?
I have some assaults, I don't need to have lights anymore. And that's not true, because each mech has their own ability. Oh, are you still on? Oh, a skewed one, was there an update? Or was there an update to the mod? I was not aware.
Let's see if someone else.
I haven't seen one mentioned by Bloody Doves. Did it happen yesterday?
Well, who needed salvage anyway?
If it did,
can I do for you?
I'll update the game before tomorrow. Yes, it was released yesterday. Yeah, usually Bloody Doves releases new updates on the mods. Let's do a jump here on this hostile. He announced it on the Discord. Okay, so usually there's an update on this mod every 2 weeks at the earliest, but this is an update within a week. So, a skewed one, did he make the changes to Precision Strike? If so, then I definitely want to upgrade, because that's something we want to play on the stream. I'm not going to stop the stream to update, of course, but I'll have it set up for tomorrow. Alright, let's just keep hitting this hostile, trying to get it overheated more than anything else, since it's an energy build. Oh, injury time should be lower. Oh, that's good, the skewed one. Oh, grasshopper. Very nice salvage. I really want that grasshopper. Oh. So he didn't change the precision strike on the update. He simply lowered the injury times, which is good, because the injuries have been a challenge lately.
On my way. Double time.
Alright, Shadowhawk. Let's do I don't really care about salvage on this hunchback here. So let's just go center torso here. See if we can get a quick kill on the hunchback. Not quick enough.
Critical hit, Commander.
So I'll definitely update the mod off camera, and then we'll have that ready to go for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's getting pretty fucking warm in here.
Oh, he's bringing in more mech variants and reworking injuries. Okay, hey, that's great. I can't say enough how much I appreciate
Bravo.
the high quality of this mod. Alright, let's do a Battle Lord here. And let's put everything we have into this poor dragon. That's a lot of firepower into a dragon. Good hits there. Well, thanks for the update, Skewed One. I missed that in the Discord. It might have happened yesterday afternoon or evening.
I'm on the clock.
And to be honest, I was not expecting a update to the mod. Usually it happens at the earliest every other week. So the fact that we have a mod that's updated every week is just amazing for the community. Can't say that enough. How great the Battletech Advanced community is. Makes it so fun to have a mod that's updated on a regular basis. So it was at 2 o'clock my time. Yep, I was busy packing as I'm going to be moving into a new house. Hopefully early next month. So we're in the process of packing. So that's what I spend my weekends doing for the most part, other than streaming. Alright, let's just hit this dragon with one weapon and we miss. That's embarrassing. Come on. Come on, Mech Warrior. Alright, so our fire starters, we're gonna have them switch targets because I want to really hammer down on this grasshopper.
Take this.
I want to hit this grasshopper hard. Take it down quickly. It's definitely the biggest threat on the board here. And fire starters, especially omnis, are really effective against grasshoppers because they can overheat them and take away their weapons very quickly. Let's see. Skewed One said, I only really had enough time to run the BTA installer and get to the skirmish bay to make sure it would catch up. Okay.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Well, I'm sure you're going to be playing that today, Skewed One, since your workday is over, since you work in a lab. All right. Shoot, I can't get into the rear arc of this
Consider it done.
dragon because of the terrain, so we'll just get as close as possible and let her rip. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the injuries get reduced because right now I have about 1/3 of my pilots that are out with extensive injuries. So does it heal my pilots retroactively? Because that would be nice. I'm kidding, of course, it won't. But part of me would like to see it heal my pilots retroactively. What can I say? All right.
Moving, Commander.
Let's see if we can't finish off this dragon here. Nice hits there.
Delta.
I'm really excited about my move into my new house because I'm going to build my office, my new office, completely around streaming. So we're going to have a setup that's going to have probably 4 monitors so we can have an expanded view.
I'm on the clock.
And that will really help for a lot of flight simulator games. That will be a lot of fun. Also going to have a better green screen. This is all back of the office stuff, but right now I have a green screen that I have to prop up in the middle of the room, and I'll be buying a green screen that I can pull from the ceiling, and then when I'm not using it, it goes back up to the ceiling. So I think that will be great.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Very excited about that.
All right, let's get down to it.
All right. Let's see if we can finish off this dragon. There we go. There goes the dragon. Nice shot there.
Obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about a new office for streaming. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. You know, of course, having the 4 monitors will also help me for my day job
Firing
as
everything
well.
I've got.
So that's a plus above a plus,
Standing by.
because I'm excited about having a better environment for streaming, and also having multiple monitors for work, which is very helpful. A skewed one, I'd say you're one of the few people who has not had their work life changed, because you have to physically be in the lab for what you do. But for the rest of us, you know, it's definitely a new world with working remotely, especially here in California, because all of our children are working from home.
Firing full complement.
So we have to manage work life plus getting the kids up and running every morning and making sure that they don't have any issues with their school
Moving, Commander.
on a daily basis. So it's definitely challenging. I know you have kids at home, a skewed one, but I believe in your area kids are still going to regular school, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of funny. My son started high school,
Get there.
and he's missing his freshman year on campus. And I told him that's actually a good thing. I wouldn't have mind missing my freshman year in high school with remote teaching. That might be a good thing.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So
All right, let's
you know,
get down to
my
it.
son's probably never going to have a true freshman experience on campus, which is, again, that's not a bad thing. The freshman year is arguably the hardest year for high school. It's a big transition. You're getting to know a new group of people, lots of different social dynamics.
All right, let's get down to it.
While 2 are over 20 and aren't currently enrolled anywhere, the youngest has the option of distance learning, though. So, does the youngest go to school, or is she doing distance learning right now? All right, let's see if we can just cause an injury here
Let's see if
by
I
targeting
can
that arm.
this up.
No, didn't break through that arm.
Good to go.
All right. All right. Our fire starters are going to keep harassing this grasshopper.
All
I'd
weapons
really
on
like to
go.
get a grasshopper put together after this mission. So I'm really trying to get an ejection
Receiving
here.
you.
That would be the best case scenario,
Coordinates received.
other than a headshot. Alright, nice hits on that grasshopper. He's panicked.
Right here. No problem.
Alright.
Consider it done.
Keep hitting this hostile.
Oh, nice hit on that one. Nice hit. We're getting outflanked.
Ah. So your daughter is also a freshman in high school, and she's kind of
Moving.
doing the remote thing as well. You know, yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Engaging primary target.
Oh, okay. Your partner's ex has them on the weekdays, so he caved and let her work remotely. Okay. All right, kind of a similar situation to me, Skewed One.
What do you want?
My my son goes to his is with me at night, but he goes to his mother's for school because she's a teacher. So
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
she's a teacher in the same school district, so she's able to kind of manage his school process a little better than me.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Oh, okay. So so she is attending in person, but you would prefer that she was remote. Okay, that's understandable. It must be hard for you as somebody who sees some of the consequences of this virus on a daily basis to have someone you care about out there and exposed in the school system. All right, there we go. We should get knocked down on this hostel.
Well,
Knocked down. Alright, this is going to be a nice stream for adding new mechs. Alright, that hostile ejected.
Commander?
Alright, we're going to keep pummeling
Right,
this
Commander.
grasshopper until he ejects, darn
Commencing
it.
Alpha strike.
Come on. Eject. Or get destroyed, one of the two.
That's a kill.
Alright, one salvageable part on that grasshopper. Alright, let's see.
Mission successful.
We should get some decent salvage here. Alright, I think we didn't have any damage or any injuries. Alright, so we got a grasshopper parts. Let's look at components here, because I'm not excited about anything else that's here. Reloading rocket launcher. Not too excited about that. Yeah, I'll take this E-cooling. That'll come in handy. And I guess we'll take the dragon part, but I'm not excited about it. Alright, so we got 2 dragon parts, a grasshopper part, a hunchback part, hostile part, heavy rifle, which will be sold, PPCs, which will be sold, reloading rocket launcher 20. I might use that. Not bad salvage for a real quick mission with no damage. Question is, do we have enough parts to put a grasshopper together? That's what I want to know. Really would like to put a grasshopper together, and then I'll have 3 heavies. Alright, let's see what we have. Do we have enough parts for a grasshopper? Yes, we do. Can put together a grasshopper. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I don't think we need this Wolverine anymore, so we'll put that into storage. Alright, now we're going to see what else we can build before we build the grasshopper. So I think we can build a raptor. Okay, we're going to put this raptor together just to sell it.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And we get an XL engine and some other components out of it. So it's definitely worth building this raptor and strapping it down and stripping it down for its components. Okay. Then I think we have an hostile we can build as well. Okay, ready. I'm not going to keep an Austral skewed one. I'm not a big fan of the Austral. Especially this one since it has 2 coils. Like the firepower is really bad for a 60-ton mech. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in storage. I might keep that just as a backup mech in storage in case we get really, really desperate. Now you might ask why I kept this Blackjack here instead of the Wolverine, and that's because the Blackjacks are here for fire support, and the Wolverine was a brawler, but we already have the Santanos to take on that role, so I think we're okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's put together our new Grasshopper. Alright. Grasshoppers are easily one of my favorite mechs. I love the Grasshopper. Okay, let's see what we got on this Grasshopper. Now one thing alright, so we need to... We're going to make some changes to this Grasshopper. So I know this is blasphemous, but I do not like jump jets on my Grasshoppers. Some people really like Grasshoppers with jump jets. I do not. So we're also going to take these LRMs off. That's a waste of space. Alright. I wish we had some better medium lasers. Doesn't look like we do. We could take this large laser off and switch it out for an ER large laser. Alright, and this gives us 7 tons. So what are we going to do? We're going to immediately make this thing what it's supposed to be, which is a shutdown mech. The whole goal of the Firestarter, in my opinion, is to shut down one of the enemy opponents completely with fire. So we're going to start out with that. Let's see, we're also going to do some things here. Now we're not going to put in a ultralight engine in this Firestarter, but we will give it a light engine, free up even more tonnage. We're also going to put in some double heat sinks. So we need a double heat sink kit. Where are you, double heat sink kit? There we go, double heat sink kit. Alright, you're going to return in a bit skewed one. Alright, so now we have to take out all of these double heat sinks. Or these single heat sinks. Okay. This mech is not going to be ready probably until after our next travel. But I know that this is going to take a while for me to get this Grasshopper where I want it to be. So we want to start this process now. Alright, so now, even without, so our double heat sinks, so we have 17 tons remaining. So we're going to give it Guardian ECM. And I think I have stealth armor available. No, I do not. I thought I did. We can do ferrofibrous. Alright, we can give it a... Alright, what we can do is we could give it a... Bloodhound probe. Since this is going to be a scout mech in addition to being a disabler, that makes a lot of sense. So we still have a lot of tonnage available. Alright, so we're going to do double heat sink, double heat sink. Right, so that gives us really solid energy efficiency here. Now the question is, do we want to upgrade? We can put an ER large laser. Not enough free slots. We can't do an ER large laser. Alright. We can do a large chemical laser. Then we have to put in ammo for the large chemical laser. Let's not forget that. Okay. Gives us a little bit more firepower. Let's maximize our durability. We're going to have lots of durability on this boy, bad boy. What if we take out this medium laser, put in a large pulse. Not enough free slots. Okay. I could take out the ferrofibrous. Yeah, let's do that. That'll give us the ability to add extra weapons. So large pulse. Alright, let's take out the large chemical laser. Put in a large pulse. Large pulse. Alright, we're over tonnage now. Alright, let's see. Do light ferro. Gets us closer. Alright, we're going to have one large pulse and I could have coil. No, coil would not be a laser weapon, so that doesn't work. Let's just do medium. You know what? Yeah, we'll do medium laser. Medium laser. Okay, flamer, flamer, flamer. Alright, this looks like a winner, winner, chicken dinner. We need to make one small change. So put one of the heat sinks in one of the arms. So we can put in an additional medium pulse. Alright, and let's go to our missiles here. Do we have a rocket launcher we can throw in here? Let's see. Rocket launcher 20. No, it's too big. It won't fit. Won't fit. Alright, we're just going to leave it at that. I'm pretty happy with this build here. Pretty happy. Alright, it's going to be 500,000 C bills almost to finish that build.